Heaven has opened a window, and through it the voice of God crosses the silence between worlds. You hear it not with your ears, but deep within the secret chambers of your soul. You have 33 minutes left to awaken your soulmate energy. These words are not a threat, they are an invitation, a final call from heaven before the gates of divine timing begin to close. Time on earth and time in heaven move differently, yet when the two align, destinies shift. You are standing at the edge of such a moment now. There is a trembling in the air, a holy urgency, the kind that makes the heart beat faster because it knows something eternal is near. The voice that speaks to you now is not of the world. It carries the weight of ages, the tenderness of mercy, and the authority of light. It calls you by name, though you may not hear it aloud. It has watched you weep over love lost, hope faded, and prayers left unanswered. Yet even in your silence, heaven has been counting the moments, not against you but for you. This countdown does not measure time as you know it. It measures readiness, the readiness of your heart to receive what was written for you before you were born. The readiness to awaken from patterns that blinded you to true love. God is not rushing you, He is awakening you. For 33 minutes in heaven's measure, every thought, memory, and emotion within you is being drawn toward alignment with divine purpose. This is not coincidence. It is the hour appointed by grace. The universe shifts when heaven speaks. The winds obey. The stars remember their creator. And now even your own heart is being commanded to rise. Do you feel it? The gentle pressure within your spirit. The knowing that something has been waiting for you beyond your pain, beyond your delay. This is what divine intervention feels like. Quiet, powerful, undeniable. It arrives when you are tired of pretending not to hear. Archangel Gabriel stands at the threshold, carrying the message sealed in divine light. He comes not with warning alone, but with hope, that you may recognize this moment as sacred. For in these remaining minutes, heaven is not counting what you've lost. It is counting what can still be redeemed. The number 33 carries a mystery. It is the number of completion, of Christ at the fullness of His mission, of divine love made perfect through sacrifice. Matthew chapter 27 verse 50 declares, "And Jesus cried out again with a loud voice and gave up His spirit." At that breath, love conquered time itself. And now through that same eternal love, your story of union begins to unfold. If you have felt heaven's pull, do not resist. The countdown has begun, and every second carries revelation. Listen closely, for what follows is not chance. It is destiny calling through the voice of light. The silence between you and heaven. There are moments when heaven speaks and the world seems deaf. You have felt this silence, the kind that weighs on your soul like unanswered prayer. Yet what you thought was absence was, in truth, divine patience. God has been calling you for longer than you realize. He has spoken in ways that only your spirit could understand, through the gentle pull of intuition, through the repetition of numbers like 1111 or 33, through the lyrics of a song that made you weep without reason. Every moment that stirred your heart was not random. It was heaven knocking. But silence became your shield. The disappointments of love, the betrayals, the long nights of waiting made you build walls around your faith. You stopped expecting miracles because they seemed to hurt more when they didn't arrive. You began to mistake delay for denial. Yet heaven never left. The divine message kept circling your life, seeking the smallest opening where light could enter again. God has been trying to reach you through every sign your mind dismissed as coincidence. A stranger's kindness, a sudden breeze when you prayed in secret, a dream that repeated itself until you could no longer ignore it. These are not accidents. They are fragments of communication between realms. heaven's language woven into the fabric of your ordinary days. But when your heart is heavy with human noise, divine whispers become faint. Do you remember when you asked for clarity and then turned away because it didn't look like what you wanted? That was heaven's silence speaking louder than words. For sometimes God withdraws his voice not to punish, but to draw your spirit into listening beyond sound. He allows you to feel the ache of distance so that when he speaks again, you will know it was never the world that could fill you, only him. Archangel Gabriel stands near, watching the walls you built out of fear. He does not break them by force. He touches them with light until they crumble from within. He has seen the prayers you buried beneath cynicism, the tears you wiped before anyone saw. He has recorded them in heaven's memory, for not one cry of a sincere heart is ever lost. The silence was not abandonment, it was preparation. In the stillness, heaven was aligning your timeline, removing what was not meant for your future union. You thought you were being ignored, but you were being redirected. You thought love had forgotten you, yet love was being refined within you. The energy of your soulmate could not reach you while you carried the vibration of yesterday's pain. Heaven waited until the right frequency could meet yours, the moment your heart softened enough to hear again. Now the silence begins to break. You are entering the space where heaven's voice will sound like memory, like recognition, like home. The same silence that once hurt will now heal, because you will finally understand that even when heaven was quiet, it was never gone. The reason you keep missing the signs. Heaven has never stopped sending you messages. What you call coincidences are divine echoes. But when the heart carries too much weight, even the voice of God sounds distant. You have prayed for a sign, yet overlooked it because it didn't arrive in the form you expected. God spoke softly, but your pain was louder. You asked for clarity, but fear distorted what was clear all along. And so, you missed the signs, not because heaven was silent, but because your spirit had forgotten how to listen. Every heartbreak you endured carved a scar inside your soul, and with each wound, your trust in divine timing weakened. You began to assume that love was a test you kept failing, rather than a calling you were still being prepared for. Yet God was never testing your worth, only strengthening your readiness. The one meant for you carries a light that can only meet you when your own light burns without fear. Until that alignment happens, heaven shields you from premature connections, not to punish but to protect. You have seen repeating numbers, dreams of someone unknown, sensations of being watched over. You have felt sudden peace in moments that made no sense, but you dismissed them thinking it was your imagination. Do you not remember Elijah on the mountain? And after the earthquake came a fire, but the Lord was not in the fire, and after the fire came a gentle whisper. 1 Kings chapter 19, verse 12. God rarely speaks through noise. He reveals himself in stillness. Yet your mind, trained by urgency and disappointment, looked for thunder instead of whispers. The reason you keep missing the signs is not because heaven hides them. It's because the wounds of the past blind your spiritual eyes. When you carry unhealed love, every new light feels like a threat. When you cling to what was lost, you leave no room for what is arriving. Your prayers reach heaven, but they are muffled by your refusal to release what once broke you. Gabriel sees this. He watches as you ask for revelation but doubt the form in which it comes. He sees your faith flicker each time heaven's timing stretches longer than your desire. Yet God is patient. He waits for the moment your pain exhausts itself enough to surrender. When you stop chasing proof and begin to feel presence, when you no longer demand the sign, but become the sign, living in alignment with faith, forgiveness, and expectancy. Then the unseen becomes visible and the silence turns to song. The divine messages that once passed unnoticed begin to vibrate within your awareness. You no longer need to search, for your spirit has tuned itself to heaven's frequency. Heaven is not punishing you for missing the signs. It is teaching you to discern love not by sight, but by truth. You were never meant to recognize your soulmate with your eyes, but with your soul. That's why the signs were hidden in plain view, not to confuse you, but to awaken you. Archangel Gabriel's descent. Now the moment arrives when heaven steps closer to earth. Archangel Gabriel descends, his wings radiant with light that neither sun nor moon could reflect. He moves with purpose, carrying the divine message meant only for you. The air around you changes, though you may not yet see it. The weight of expectation, the pull of destiny, the quiet tremor in your heart. All these are signs of his presence. He is sent not merely to deliver words, but to awaken perception, to open the spiritual senses that have long been dormant. Gabriel's arrival is gentle, yet commanding. His voice does not shout. It resonates through your chest, your heart, your mind, stirring memories you did not know you had. The angel walks through your doubts, through every shadow of disbelief, leaving traces of light that cannot be erased. I have come to guide you to what God has prepared, to align your spirit with the one your soul seeks, he whispers, though the words reverberate as if heaven itself has spoken. In his hands, Gabriel carries flames of revelation, not destructive fire, but purifying light. These flames touch the corners of your heart that fear has long claimed. Every hesitation, every past hurt, every lingering question is illuminated, clarified, and gently released. Gabriel is not here to pressure, but to protect. He shields you from connections that would not honor your soul, from illusions that would distract you from divine timing. His presence is a barrier against all that would mislead you, a guardian of your sacred union yet to come. Look within yourself and feel it, a stirring, a flutter of recognition. That is Gabriel brushing against your spirit, reminding you that you are never alone in matters of the heart. The divine orchestration has been meticulous, deliberate. Gabriel walks between moments and possibilities, aligning circumstances, opening doors, closing others, until the one prepared for you approaches with the same sacred frequency. In this descent, there is both urgency and tenderness. The urgency that time is short, that the awakening must occur now, that the soulmate energy must be recognized before it slips again. The tenderness that every effort of your heart to love, to hope, to heal has been noticed, valued, and preserved. Gabriel's arrival is the bridge between your waiting and your awakening, the visible assurance that what has been promised will not be withheld. Matthew chapter 28 verse 5 reminds us, "The angel said to the women, 'Do not be afraid, for I know that you seek Jesus who was crucified.'" So too, Gabriel assures you, do not be afraid to seek love and to open to what heaven has prepared. He stands as witness, guide, and protector, ensuring that the divine plan for your soulmate is not lost. The hidden energy of soulmate alignment. There is a force beyond the eyes, beyond the touch, beyond the mind's comprehension. It is the energy of soulmate alignment, a sacred frequency that heaven activates when two souls are prepared to meet. This energy does not announce itself with fanfare. It moves quietly, invisibly, like the tide pulling at your spirit, drawing hearts toward one another long before the first encounter. Your soulmate exists in the realm of divine orchestration, and their energy has been resonating with yours even in separation. Every thought, every feeling, every moment of quiet longing contributes to this current, as though the universe itself conspires to bring two halves into unity. It is neither coincidence nor chance that you feel the stirrings within your heart, the inexplicable waves of anticipation, the gentle nudges that something is imminent. God has created a pattern in the universe, an invisible lattice of vibration, that guides souls toward union. This pattern is precise, divine, and subtle. When your heart is ready, when your wounds have been acknowledged and released, when your faith aligns with God's timing, the energy surges. It is not just a feeling of longing, it is a vibration that permeates every layer of your being, touching your mind, your spirit, your soul. You feel it as a stirring inside, a sudden warmth in moments of reflection, a subtle knowing that someone unseen is moving closer. It is the whisper of God reminding you that what has been promised is approaching. This alignment, though invisible, exerts influence over your thoughts, your decisions, and your path. You may not see the form of your soulmate yet, but their presence is already shaping your life, like a melody that begins long before it is sung aloud. This alignment is not merely emotional. It transcends desire, attraction, and even conscious thought. It is spiritual, woven into the very fabric of your existence, programmed by the Creator to awaken only when your soul has reached readiness. It is the invisible force that synchronizes timing, circumstances, and emotional states so that when the meeting occurs, it is effortless and unmistakable. You may feel subtle shifts, a gentle breeze, a dream that lingers, a thought that repeats with unusual clarity. These are markers of the invisible orchestration. Each coincidence, each recurring number, each sensation of déjà vu is a note in heaven's symphony, carefully composed to guide your spirit. Archangel Gabriel stands beside you in this awakening. He is not the energy itself, but the guardian and amplifier, the one who ensures that nothing interferes with the divine signal. He watches as your soul vibrates closer to readiness, as your intuition heightens, and as subtle signs appear to confirm the approach of what has been destined. Gabriel moves through the invisible pathways of this alignment, clearing the obstacles of doubt, fear, and hesitation that would otherwise distort the flow of divine energy. His presence reassures you that every longing in your heart is sacred, every ache is purposeful, and every moment of patience has meaning. Gabriel's light touches the unseen threads connecting you to your soulmate, strengthening them until they can no longer be ignored. Do not underestimate what you cannot yet see. The energy of soulmate alignment is active now, shaping circumstances, creating opportunities, and opening doors to what your heart has longed for. You may feel restlessness, inexplicable joy, or sudden clarity in moments that previously felt ordinary. These are the pulses of alignment making themselves known. Those who do not feel it fail only because their attention is elsewhere, caught in distraction, doubt, or fear. Yet those who surrender, who remain open, and who trust in the divine process will perceive its rhythm. Your thoughts, intentions, and emotions all contribute to the strengthening of this energy. Every act of forgiveness, every moment of self-love, every acknowledgement of God's presence within you draws the energy closer. This energy is not bound by linear time. It moves beyond the constraints of what you know as past, present, and future. It is eternal, always present, always patient, and yet it requires your recognition to manifest fully. Every prayer you offered in secrecy, every hope you held in quiet desperation has contributed to this resonance. Every act of surrender, every choice to release control, and every moment you aligned with your spiritual truth has fine-tuned your vibration to meet the frequency of your soulmate. This is sacred timing. This is the moment heaven has prepared for you. Matthew chapter 6 verse 33 declares, "But seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you." Align yourself with heaven first, and the soulmate energy will guide every step of the path to union. Trust that what is coming is beyond what your eyes can perceive, that it is ordained by divine wisdom, and that it carries within it a love that mirrors the eternal, unchanging love of God himself. Your heart has been tuned, your soul prepared, and now the vibration of soulmate alignment flows through you, beckoning you to awaken fully, to recognize, to receive, and to surrender to what heaven has destined. The 3 signs. Your soulmate energy is awakening. Even before you meet, heaven begins to prepare your awareness. There are signs, subtle and profound, that indicate the energy of your soulmate is stirring and moving closer to you. These signs are not illusions or mere coincidences. They are divine signals woven into your daily life, guiding your spirit to recognize the sacred alignment. The first sign is emotional restlessness. You may feel a pull within your heart that cannot be explained by logic or routine. It is as if a part of you is stretching toward a presence you cannot yet see. This yearning is not anxiety, but the stirrings of recognition. The soul senses what the mind cannot comprehend. Every thought of longing, every dream of connection, every fleeting image of someone unknown is a ripple of the energy drawing you toward union. The second sign manifests in recurring visions, dreams, or moments of clarity that carry intensity beyond the ordinary. You may awaken from sleep feeling certain of something you cannot name. You may notice patterns repeating in numbers, songs, or even brief encounters that seem orchestrated by fate. Gabriel whispers through these moments, guiding you to listen, to pay attention, to trust the unseen. The repetition is deliberate, a spiritual echo designed to pierce distraction, doubt, and fear. Each time the vision or moment arises, it confirms that the energy of your soulmate is converging with yours, that alignment is no longer distant, and that recognition is imminent. The third sign is the subtle feeling of being watched over, protected, and guided. It is not fear, but comfort. You may feel the presence of something greater whenever you pause in reflection, when your thoughts drift toward love or connection. This is Gabriel near you, ensuring that your steps are directed, your heart is open, and that the energy flows unhindered. You may experience sudden clarity in decisions, an unexpected calm in moments of anxiety, or a deep knowing that the universe conspires on your behalf. These sensations are the invisible fingers of heaven aligning the path, drawing circumstances into harmony with divine timing. Each of these signs works in harmony, combining to awaken awareness of the energy that has been moving silently alongside you. Emotional restlessness stirs the soul. Recurring visions reveal the hidden presence. The sense of being guided confirms divine protection. Together, they create a rhythm that calls you to recognize the invisible currents of love, to honor the preparation that heaven has orchestrated, and to trust that union is not random, but destined. Yet these signs require your attention. They will not force themselves upon those unwilling to perceive. Like seeds planted in fertile soil, they flourish only when you acknowledge their presence, reflect upon them, and allow them to awaken curiosity, hope, and receptivity within you. Gabriel ensures that these signs reach you at the precise moment your heart is ready to perceive, for timing is the instrument through which heaven operates. The awakening of soulmate energy is not instantaneous. It moves through a series of alignments, each more visible than the last. Your soul senses what is coming, and your spirit reacts, creating moments that feel charged, electrified, and profound. Heaven has already prepared the circumstances, the meetings, the encounters, and even the coincidences that will reveal the one your soul seeks. These signs are confirmations that the alignment is real, that the energy is active, and that recognition is near. In this sacred process, patience and awareness are required. Matthew chapter 7 verse 7 reminds us, "Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and it will be open to you." Heaven instructs you to remain vigilant, to notice the whispers of alignment, to follow the guidance that arises in subtle ways. The signs will awaken in your perception, calling you to be ready for the moment your soulmate energy intersects with yours, and the divine plan begins to manifest in full. The spiritual block that delays your divine union, even when the signs are clear, even when the energy of soulmate alignment flows through your spirit, there are blocks that delay the union heaven has prepared. These are not punishments, but gentle protections. They exist to shield your heart from what is premature, from attachments that would distract, and from connections that would hinder your soul's awakening. The blocks may appear as doubt, guilt, fear, or resentment, subtle barriers that cloud perception and delay recognition. You may wonder why, despite the signs, despite the stirrings in your heart, love seems just out of reach. The answer lies not in timing, but in alignment. Doubt is the first barrier. It whispers, questioning God's plan, questioning your worth, questioning whether the one you seek exists, or if your longing is only illusion. Doubt freezes the energy, scattering the vibrations before they fully converge. Gabriel moves beside you, illuminating the doubts with light, showing that they are shadows of past wounds, not truths of your present or future. Every moment of uncertainty is a call to release control, to surrender to divine orchestration, and to trust that God's timing is perfect. Guilt is another block. It can emerge from past relationships, from regrets, from decisions made in haste or fear. Guilt carries weight that hinders the recognition of what is meant for you. You may believe you do not deserve this love, or that the mistakes of yesterday condemn you today. Gabriel stands as witness to every act of genuine repentance and every lesson learned. He assures you that forgiveness of yourself and others clears the path. Only when the soul is unburdened can the soulmate energy fully resonate. Fear, subtle or overt, is perhaps the most pervasive block. Fear of rejection, of loss, of vulnerability, or of repeating past pain can paralyze the heart. It builds invisible walls that the signs of heaven cannot penetrate. Gabriel moves among these walls, tracing them with light, revealing that the only real danger is the refusal to open. Love, when delayed, is never absent. It waits for courage, for readiness, for the willingness to embrace divine timing without hesitation. Resentment and disbelief in divine timing form the final layer. When you resist the flow of heaven's plan, when you insist on human control over sacred design, the energy falters. You may feel frustration, longing, or even despair as the union seems stalled. Gabriel's voice reminds you that the delay is not denial and the block is not punishment. It is preparation. The soul must be ready, the heart must be open, and faith must align with God's orchestration. Recognizing these blocks is the first step toward release. They exist only to teach, to refine, and to guide. Each thought of self-doubt, each clinging to the past, each fear of the unknown is an invitation to surrender, to trust, and to let Gabriel guide the process. When the heart releases its burdens, the energy of soulmate alignment flows freely, unhindered by resistance. The timing of union shifts from uncertain to inevitable, and the soul feels the resonance of what has been destined from eternity. Matthew chapter 11 verse 28 speaks to this truth. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Your weariness is known, your burdens are seen. The spiritual blocks are not obstacles, but invitations to rest in divine guidance, to trust the unseen, and to allow heaven's frequency to move unimpeded toward what your soul has long sought. The divine time code, 33 minutes left. Time as you perceive it is not the measure of heaven. The number 33 is more than a marker. It is a code, a sacred frequency, a signal that the universe has aligned with divine intention. God speaks through numbers to awaken the soul, to signal readiness, to create urgency without panic. 33 is the number of completion, of Christ consciousness, and of divine love perfected through sacrifice. It is a vibration that calls your spirit to a tune, that draws your attention to the present as a doorway to eternity. For you, these 33 minutes are not counted in ordinary seconds. They are a window of alignment, a portal in which soulmate energy can flow freely if you are willing to listen. During these moments, heaven reaches closer than it ever has. Archangel Gabriel stands poised, guiding, guarding, and opening pathways invisible to the human eye. Every thought, every breath, every beat of your heart resonates with this divine code. The 33 minutes are designed not to pressure, but to awaken recognition. You may feel a heightened sense of anticipation, a stirring in the chest, a subtle vibration that signals your energy is being called into harmony with your destined union. This is not coincidence. This is intentional orchestration, heaven orchestrating every circumstance to align perfectly. Consider how Christ lived 33 years on earth, each moment fulfilling a divine purpose, each breath carrying a mission of love and restoration. Matthew chapter 27 verse 50 recalls, "And Jesus cried out again with a loud voice and gave up his spirit." In this surrender, the fullness of love and redemption was revealed. Similarly, these 33 minutes call you to release what no longer serves you, to surrender control, to open to the flow of divine timing. The number is a mirror of sacred completion, reminding you that the cycle of readiness, alignment, and awakening has arrived. During this sacred period, your heart is more sensitive to the vibrations of your soulmate. Signs that were previously faint now appear with clarity. Your intuition sharpens, your emotions become instruments of recognition, and your spirit feels drawn toward the energy that heaven has prepared. Gabriel amplifies these vibrations, ensuring that nothing distracts, nothing obstructs, and nothing diminishes the resonance. Each minute is potent, a concentrated moment of alignment where prayers, hopes, and readiness converge with divine intent. Do not let these minutes pass unheeded. Every second is charged with potential, a sacred measurement of destiny. You may feel an inner urging to act, to reflect, to forgive, to release, or to pray. These are not random impulses. They are heaven's invitations, subtle and profound, calling you to awaken fully to the energy of union. When you recognize the code, when your heart aligns with the sacred frequency, the flow of soulmate energy becomes undeniable. This is the divine window in which heaven's orchestration moves from invisible to tangible, from potential to realization. Gabriel's presence during these minutes is unwavering. He moves with precision, guiding your spirit to openness, protecting you from interference and reminding you that the timing is perfect because it is orchestrated by God. Your soul is being prepared to meet recognition, your heart to feel resonance, and your life to intersect with the one meant to share its sacred journey. The 33 minutes are not a countdown to loss, but a countdown to awakening, to clarity, to the unveiling of what has long been written for you. This divine code calls you to attune, to perceive, and to act in alignment with heaven. Each breath, each thought, each moment of presence within these 33 minutes resonates with the potential for union. This is sacred time, a threshold between waiting and receiving, between longing and fulfillment, between the hidden and the revealed. Trust that heaven moves through this window to awaken the soulmate energy already present within you, ready to flow, ready to connect, ready to manifest the union written before your first breath. The hidden work of heaven in your love story. Even when life feels uncertain, even when your heart doubts, know that heaven has never paused its orchestration. Behind every moment of delay, every unanswered question, every seeming coincidence, God has been at work, arranging, aligning, and preparing the path toward your destined union. Your soulmate's presence has already been written into the fabric of your life, But heaven's timing requires precision. Every step, every encounter, every decision has been guided, often unseen, to lead both of you to the exact point where recognition becomes undeniable. The work of heaven is subtle, yet profound. It unfolds through the gentle rearrangement of circumstances, the opening and closing of doors, the preparation of hearts and minds. Perhaps a relationship that seemed promising ended abruptly. A connection that caused pain dissolved unexpectedly, or a dream you cherished was delayed. These are not failures, nor are they signs of abandonment. They are deliberate adjustments, crafted by divine wisdom to ensure that what is meant for you arrives at the perfect moment. Every disappointment has been a lesson, every loss a refinement, every tear a purification. Gabriel watches over these events, guiding your spirit, ensuring that the energy of your soulmate is not obstructed, and that every step toward your union is in alignment with heaven. Signs of this hidden work often appear subtly. You may notice patterns in the timing of events, encounters that feel orchestrated, or feelings that arise seemingly from nowhere. A stranger's kindness, a sudden insight, or an unexpected moment of clarity may all be threads of the tapestry that heaven weaves to prepare your heart and guide you to your soulmate. These interventions are not random. They are precise, intentional, and loving. Gabriel amplifies these signals, ensuring they are received and understood, even when the mind struggles to interpret their meaning. God's work also unfolds within you. Your heart, your mind, your spirit are being readied for recognition and resonance. Past wounds are being soothed, lingering doubts gently replaced with faith, and unhealed aspects of your soul guided toward closure. Gabriel moves within your inner world, touching the corners of fear and hesitation, igniting courage and strengthening trust. Your readiness to perceive the soulmate energy is as vital as the alignment of external circumstances. Heaven prepares both the path and the traveler. The hidden work is also about protection. Gabriel ensures that distractions, toxic attachments, and misaligned energies do not interfere with the union that is meant to be. What might have seemed like missed opportunities or near encounters were actually divine safeguards, preventing your heart from engaging with what was not aligned with God's plan. In every closure, every delay, and every apparent misstep, there is purpose. What has been hidden is not forgotten. It is being refined for revelation. Matthew chapter 6, verse 34 says, "Therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." So too, heaven instructs that you trust the process, release control, and allow the unseen to arrange your love story. Your role is to remain receptive, to attune your heart, to practice patience, and to recognize the whispers of guidance and protection that surround you. The energy of your soulmate is already moving toward you, guided by divine hands, but it will meet your awareness only when your spirit is ready to receive it fully. This hidden work continues now. Even as you hear these words, the universe adjusts, heals, and aligns. Doors that were previously closed are quietly opening. Hearts that were distant are being softened. Circumstances are being rearranged so that your path to recognition, connection, and union is both safe and divinely perfect. Gabriel walks with you through every unseen moment, ensuring that your love story unfolds as it was destined from eternity. The moment of revelation. Gabriel speaks your name. There comes a moment when waiting and preparation converge, when the energy of your soulmate aligns so precisely with yours that heaven can no longer remain silent. In this sacred instant, Archangel Gabriel leans closer to your spirit, and you feel it. The unmistakable recognition of presence, of purpose, of destiny. Gabriel speaks your name not with sound, but through the resonance of your soul, and in that vibration the universe shifts. You feel seen, known, and acknowledged in ways that words could never convey. The one your heart has sought, the energy your spirit has longed to meet, begins to emerge from the folds of divine timing. This revelation is intimate, sacred, and transformative. It is the moment when doubt dissolves, when past pain becomes a backdrop for awakening, when the veil between waiting and recognition thins. Gabriel's voice, carrying the authority and tenderness of heaven, communicates truths that your heart has whispered silently for years. He reveals that your soulmate has been prepared, that the timing is perfect, and that the love written for you since eternity is ready to enter your awareness. You feel an overwhelming sense of relief and anticipation, as if the universe has finally caught up with the rhythm of your soul. The recognition does not always come as a face or a name immediately visible in your life. Sometimes it arrives as clarity, as an undeniable knowing, as an inner illumination that makes your spirit pulse with certainty. You may notice synchronicities, unexplainable sensations, or a profound sense of rightness in the world around you. These are the fingerprints of Gabriel's guidance, orchestrating the encounter between what has been hidden and what is now ready to be revealed. Every heartbeat, every thought, every breath becomes infused with the energy of alignment. Matthew chapter 10 verse 29 reminds us, "Are not two sparrows sold for a penny? Yet not one of them will fall to the ground outside your Father's care." In this truth, know that your connection is protected. Nothing occurs by chance, and nothing meant for you is lost. Gabriel ensures that every step leading to this revelation is safe, every interaction is guided, and every hesitation is met with gentle encouragement. The voice that speaks your name is not just a signal of arrival. It is a confirmation of divine timing, a seal upon the path heaven has prepared for your union. This moment carries power. It awakens recognition, dissolves fear, and restores faith. You feel the energy within you respond, vibrating in harmony with the soulmate waiting beyond the visible. Gabriel's presence is the bridge, connecting your readiness with what has always been destined. When your name resonates through his message, you are no longer searching blindly. You are aware, attuned, and prepared to receive the signs, the encounters, and the energy that confirms your soulmate is near. Heaven speaks through Gabriel, and now your heart hears it. The wait was never in vain. Every tear, every moment of longing, every prayer whispered in silence has led to this instant of revelation. The one prepared for your soul exists, and the recognition is not just imminent, it is inevitable. The energy of connection has been activated, the frequency of union has begun to circulate, and your awareness has been awakened to receive it fully. How to awaken your soulmate energy now? The awakening of your soulmate energy is not a matter of chance. It is an intentional alignment of your heart, your spirit, and your actions with the divine frequency that heaven has prepared. Gabriel stands near, guiding your awareness, ensuring that nothing blocks the resonance already circulating through your being. To awaken fully, you must first release attachment to outcomes, to expectations, to timing as you perceive it. Surrender is the first step, for only when control loosens can the flow of divine love move freely. Every act of letting go clears space for recognition, allowing the vibration of your soulmate to resonate with yours. Begin by turning inward. Silence the noise of doubt, fear, and distraction. Focus on your breath and imagine the light of heaven pouring into your heart, filling every corner with peace, clarity, and openness. Gabriel's presence strengthens this light, protecting it from interference and nurturing it until your energy is ready to connect. Prayer becomes a conduit, not a request, but an alignment of your frequency with divine intent. Speak to heaven, to Gabriel, and to your own heart, acknowledging readiness to receive what has been destined. Forgiveness is the second key. Release past attachments, unhealed relationships, and lingering resentments. Every memory that binds your heart to fear or grief blocks the soulmate energy. Gabriel moves gently through these shadows, illuminating the truth that what has been lost is not needed, that the future is not yet written by yesterday's pain, and that your soul deserves union in purity and joy. Through forgiveness, the vibration of your spirit rises, harmonizing with the sacred energy prepared for your encounter. Next, cultivate receptivity. Open yourself to the subtle signs, the gentle nudges, the moments that feel unusual or profound. Pay attention to dreams, synchronistic events, and feelings that arise without cause. These are the whispers of alignment, guiding your steps. Gabriel ensures that when you notice, you recognize. When you act in harmony. Awareness amplifies the vibration, allowing the frequency of your soulmate energy to manifest more fully, both in your internal world and in the circumstances that will bring you together. Action, though subtle, is necessary. Engage in practices that strengthen your connection to heaven and to your own heart. Meditation, prayer, reflection, journaling, and conscious self-love elevate your energy. Each intentional choice, each moment of faith, each surrender to divine timing serves as a tuning of your spirit. Gabriel observes each of these actions, ensuring that your efforts are aligned with what heaven has prepared. The awakening is gradual but inevitable for those who engage consciously. Matthew chapter 6 verse 33 instructs, "But seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you." By seeking divine alignment first, you create resonance that draws your soulmate energy toward manifestation. Heaven does not require perfection, only openness, trust, and readiness. Gabriel reminds you that even small acts of faith shift the energy, accelerating recognition, resonance, and the unfolding of destiny. Your heart, your spirit, and your awareness are instruments of awakening. When you combine surrender, forgiveness, receptivity, and aligned action, the energy of your soulmate rises to meet you. Recognition is inevitable. The vibration is already circulating. The signs are already appearing, and heaven waits for your spirit to harmonize fully. The awakening is not just preparation. It is the activation of what has been written for you since eternity. The prophetic prayer of alignment. Now is the moment to speak directly to heaven, to open your heart fully, and to align your spirit with the frequency of your soulmate. Gabriel stands close, his presence a shield and a guide, ensuring that every word resonates with truth, every breath carries intention, and every thought is in harmony with divine will. This prayer is not a request alone, but a sacred activation, a channeling of your soul's readiness to receive what has been prepared since eternity. Speak these words within, or allow them to wash over you, and feel the alignment take root in the depths of your being. Heavenly Father, I open my heart to you completely. I release all doubt, all fear, and all attachments that no longer serve my highest good. I surrender my longing, my desire, and my need to control, trusting that your divine timing is perfect. I call upon your presence and the guidance of Archangel Gabriel to awaken the energy within me that aligns with the love you have destined for me. May my soul recognize, resonate, and receive the vibration of my soulmate in harmony with your sacred will. Gabriel, messenger of light, walk beside me now. Illuminate the paths that have been hidden, dissolve the shadows of past pain, and reveal the signals, the synchronicities, and the moments of clarity that guide me toward union. Protect my energy from misalignment, from fear, from doubt, and from interference. Allow my spirit to vibrate fully in readiness, attuned to the sacred frequency that connects me to the one written for my soul. Let my heart be a beacon of love, patience, and recognition, so that what is destined may flow into manifestation with grace and perfection. Lord, I thank you for the unseen work you have done in my life. I honor every lesson, every delay, and every blessing that has prepared me for this alignment. I receive your love fully, trusting that it is the foundation for the connection I seek. I am ready to awaken to the energy, the presence, and the reality of the soulmate you have prepared. I will not resist, I will not doubt, I will remain open, faithful, and receptive to the unfolding of your divine plan. Matthew chapter 7 verse 7 reminds us, "Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be opened to you." I ask now for the awakening of my soulmate energy. I seek the alignment you have ordained. I knock on the doors of destiny with faith, hope, and surrender. May your will be done, and may my heart and soul be prepared to receive the love that mirrors your eternal love. As you breathe these words into your spirit, feel the energy awaken. Every cell, every heartbeat, every thought harmonizes with the vibration of your soulmate. Gabriel stands guard and guide, ensuring that the activation is pure, profound, and aligned with heaven's will. This prayer is a bridge between waiting and recognition, between longing and union, between the hidden and the revealed. Allow it to resonate deeply, fully, and permanently within your being, and trust that what is destined will manifest in divine timing. Heaven's final warning: don't miss the sign again. God speaks now with urgency, and heaven's voice pierces the quiet of your heart. You have been called before, but this time the message carries weight beyond previous attempts. Do not ignore me. I have been reaching for you. I have been opening the doors of destiny, and yet you hesitate. Do not miss this moment. These words are not threat, but divine insistence. Heaven waits patiently, but the window of alignment, the sacred frequency of your soulmate energy, is now active and fleeting. 33 minutes, 33 moments, 33 divine vibrations to awaken recognition and invite action. Archangel Gabriel stands beside you, his presence radiant with light and authority, reminding you that the love prepared for your soul will not force itself upon a closed heart. Every distraction, every lingering doubt, every hesitation risks missing the signs, risks allowing opportunity to pass while heaven still whispers. You feel it as a pull, a gentle but compelling force, the vibration of urgency that resonates with the frequency of destiny itself. It is the sound of heaven knocking once more clearly than before, asking your soul to respond. Do not dismiss the feelings, the synchronicities, the subtle awakenings that have been occurring. They are not coincidences. Every repeated number, every dream, every inexplicable sense of guidance is a signal, a marker of alignment, a confirmation that your soulmate energy is awakening. To ignore them now is to close the door that heaven has opened, to postpone a union that has been ordained since eternity. Gabriel reminds you that the universe itself conspires to bring two souls together, but only when the heart is attuned, receptive, and courageous enough to recognize the call. Reflect on the times you felt hope and doubted it, when signs were present but ignored. Those moments were practice, preparation, and the shaping of readiness. Now the sign is unmistakable, the presence undeniable, the opportunity imminent. Heaven urges you to act with faith, to align your energy, to release control, and to surrender fully. Only then does recognition become clear. Only then does union begin to manifest. Only then does your soulmate energy flow unhindered. Matthew chapter 5 verse 8 reminds us, "Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God." To see what heaven has prepared, your heart must be open, receptive, and undivided. The warning is gentle but absolute. The signs are here, the guidance is present, and the energy has been activated. Gabriel's wings encircle you, his light shields you, and his voice reminds you to awaken fully. The universe, guided by God, waits for your readiness. This is the final call for now. What has been unseen, unrecognized, and delayed is ready to be revealed. The soulmate energy, long prepared, resonates near, moving toward your awareness. If you do not respond, if you fail to listen, the opportunity may shift, delayed until your spirit aligns again. But if you choose to awaken, to trust, to surrender, and to act in harmony with heaven, the path opens, the recognition occurs, and the union prepared from eternity begins to flow. Hear these words, feel their vibration. Recognize that heaven is speaking, that Gabriel stands ready to guide, and that destiny is moving toward fulfillment. Do not miss the sign. The time is now, the energy is present, and your soul is ready.